A lot of individuals are certain that felines lick and groom themselves due to their high level of cleanliness and tidiness. And it's true, it's a very curious animal that loves to be clean. But the reason they lick themselves so much is not just to stay clean. In fact, it is not by any means the most important reason. There are others more important than this one that we are going to explain to you in this video. Look, before explaining why cats lick themselves so much, what is the reason behind all that licking and licking, I have to explain a little bit about how the cat's tongue is, because it is closely related to what I am going to explain later. If you have observed, the cat's tongue is rough. You run your finger over it and you observe the presence of some horny formations. Specifically, those are taste buds made of keratin, all right? They are already hardened. They are not soft like the ones we have. They have about 300. Also, when you examine them under a magnifying glass, they possess a very curious shape. Exceptionally inquisitive. They do not come to an end in a point, but rather come to an end in a shape that resembles a spoon. This particular characteristic has endowed them with the nature of these types of spicules and this final form of taste buds, because its purpose is to deposit tiny droplets of saliva right at the base of their fur, providing essential moisture and nourishment. You're going to love the cat, and it seems that only the top gets wet. Nothing could be further from the truth. That shape of the tongue, those small tips are designed to deposit saliva in a very specific location, precisely at the base of the hair follicle. And what does this have to do with the phenomenon of constantly licking oneself? Well, the first and main one. A significant reason why cats groom themselves frequently is that most cats have an abundance of fur, and cats do not perspire except through their pores. It is an animal that, if it does not cool down, it would roast, because it always wears a thick coat and deposits those droplets of saliva at the base of the fur, which helps to cool it down a lot and prevent overheating. It is a method used to eliminate heat. Another highly important reason is, for instance, by depositing saliva and dragging it along the base of the fur, they effectively remove secretions from the skin, which can be odorous and unpleasant. This process helps to maintain cleanliness and hygiene, ensuring a healthy and comfortable environment for the animal. Think that the cat is a domestic cat today, but until a few thousand years ago, it was a wild animal that had to hide from possible aggressors. And to conceal, the most effective approach is to avoid emitting any odor, and by running the tongue along the base of the fur where the scent glands are situated, well, the cat, let's say it was consuming the scent. So it's more difficult. There are smelly cats, but notice it's not as much as the dog. It's uncommon to find cats that smell unpleasant. Essentially, it's due to this. Lastly, there's a commonly overlooked reason that's crucial to keep in mind because it's highly practical. The cat licks itself in order to relax, in order to achieve a state of relaxation, really. It's like giving yourself a self-massage. The cat is an animal that, despite appearances, accumulates a lot of tension. And there are several ways to release it. One of these ways is to activate the circulation of blood in the superficial part of your skin with that tongue, giving yourself a kind of pleasure, right? To express, look, I have experienced a day full of frustration, so I indulge myself. I seek self-satisfaction as a means of finding contentment. Above all else, due to the fact that it is an animal that experiences a high level of stress. Consequently, if you observe a cat engaging in excessive licking, it could be a sign that the cat is under stress. Consider this. What is it called? It's normal. What is called excessively? Think about it. Well, we should commence searching for reasons that elucidate that behavior. Do you agree with this? No more. Thanks, and see you next time. Goodbye for now. Take care. Bye.